So we're here with
Breakaway.
Breakaway, the band Breakaway, well known around the area. They're starting to make their name around with the band name. So guys, tell me individually who you are.
I'm Dante Minardi. I've been playing bass and guitar for about 4 or 5 years now. I just joined them maybe, 3 months ago or so?
About there. I'm Will Sharp. I'm 20 years old. I've been playing guitar for, I believe, 11 years, and I've been singing for probably about 9.
I'm Hunter Lawhun. I've been playing guitar for about 9 years, about as long as I've been in the band. That's why I started playing guitar, was to join the band. And we're happy to be taking Dante on, and it's going to be a good ride from here on out.
My name is Spencer Sharp. I'm 22 years old. I've been playing drums for around a decade.
So tell me, where did you guys all attend high school?
I went to good old Cumbertucky.
I went to Mattoon.
I went to Mattoon.
And I went to Mattoon as well.
Where did you graduate?
I graduated this year.
2018.
2016.
And 2016 for me as well.
Who is your biggest role model professionally?
I would say Henry Rollins of Black Flag.
For rhythm guitar, it's got to be Malcolm Young from AC/DC.
For me, it's probably going to be Brad Paisley or Merle Haggard.
Say Steven Adler from Guns N' Roses.
Tell me about how you guys came up with the name Breakaway for the band.
So this was probably about 9 years ago. I would have been 11, and Hunter would have been 13. I remember this is when we were just wanting to start out, and I went to his house, and we were messing around on Wanted Dead or Alive by Bon Jovi, and we're like, man, we got to start a band, we got to do something cool, and we're like, we need a cool name. And I remember, so vividly, Breakaway. We thought it was the coolest thing ever, and I guess it stuck. So,
At what age did you guys individually become interested in music in general?
I mean, I've been doing music and stuff my whole life, but I started taking it seriously about 13, 14 years old.
I've always liked music, and I remember some of my earliest memories are playing some fake guitar to air guitar to some song, but when I was 9 is when I started to really get into it, and then when we started this is when I started taking it seriously.
For me, I was probably grade school before, lugging drums for my dad and helping him set up his drums every weekend in bars all around the area. And so for me, that's probably where I first got the idea to start doing it, more than just playing around in my room and learning different stuff, but probably 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, somewhere around there.
I'd say probably same as most of these guys, 3 or 4, always looking at the drummers and thinking that they were so cool and wanting to be up on stage with them. And got my start in 5th grade, and then in 6th grade is when I started doing drumline and got into the percussion side of things.
All right, Will, I'm going to have you answer this question. So what is your favorite part about Spencer, your brother, as being a part of the drumming?
I think my favorite part is that he is my brother, and we get to hang out multiple times a week and every weekend, and we're getting to do something that we really like together. And then especially my favorite thing is always when we hear a song that we like, and then we go to practice or when we're playing, he'll throw his own little flair on it, and it just makes it our own and makes it really interesting.
Favorite place to play and why?
My favorite place to play so far is the MVP. I mean, it's just laid back. It's not like hectic or anything. Nice big stage. I mean, plenty to like about the place.
Personally, I would have to go either Muddy Saloon or the Orchard. Both for pretty much the same reasons. Good crowds. They seem to like us there, which is always a plus. And another big thing for me is usually in those crowds, there are a lot of people that are closer to our age. So that's probably why I like those.
I would say Muddy or the Orchard also. I mean, it's fun for us to play both the places. They both have great staff, and a lot of people around the area love going out there, not just us. So it's good to see familiar faces out there in the audience.
I'm going to piggyback off what these other 2 guys have said and say Orchard and Muddy Saloon. Just 2 great venues, always packed, just a super great atmosphere.
What obstacles do you face while being a part of the band?
I would say the biggest thing for all of us would be the fact that we're all college students or working full-time or both. And so finding times for us to get together and practice has been really difficult.
So guys, what is your current job?
I work at Sound Source Music here in Mattoon.
I work at Mattoon Power Sports here in Mattoon.
I work at Owens Motorsports in Charleston.
Now I work for Eastern Illinois University in Charleston.
If you guys weren't involved in music, what would you guys be doing?
I feel like I'd be doing something artistic still, maybe graphic design or like poetry or something.
I'd probably be riding dirt bikes for fun. We usually, when we play a Saturday night, we still go on Sunday. So I would say that that's probably what I'd be doing.
I'd probably be doing something outdoors. Probably do a lot more camping, fishing, and hunting, something like that.
I'd go riding with him a lot. I'd be going riding a whole lot more. Personally, being the drummer, I really feel like I can't push myself sometimes because there's not a part of my body that I can really hurt. And if I wasn't doing music, I wouldn't have that pressure to not get hurt, and I'd be doing a lot more.
Are you guys wanting to be a big band, or you guys just want to play around here for small venues?
You know, after being together for almost 9 years, we've put in a lot of time, a lot of effort, thousands of hours at this point of practice. And, you know, we're starting to play bigger places, and we're really happy about that, but I don't think that we have any plans to slow down or stop. We're starting to work on some original music. We're really hoping to get in to record something, EP, something before too long, and see where we can go from there.
Favorite song to play as a band while playing at a show?
I gotta say, When the Curtain Falls for me.
My favorite to sing would probably be Safari Song by Greta Van Fleet. But then I also, Wanted Dead or Alive, that's one that was the first song that Hunter and I ever learned before there even was Breakaway, before there was a band. And I couldn't tell you how many hundreds, probably thousands of times that we've played it now, and it's one that I just still am not tired of.
I've got to say either When the Curtain Falls or Safari Song for me.
I would say Sweet Child of Mine. We started that. That's kind of what everybody loved when we played. Took a couple of years off where we didn't play it. Now we're back to playing it. It's always just been a personal favorite of mine.
Favorite genre of music to play?
I gotta say, for me, more progressive metal, things like that.
I'm going to have to go with classic rock.
I'd be classic rock or country.
I'd say country for me.
Tell me about how you got your tremendous voice.
Like where exactly, I couldn't tell you. The main things I could tell you is when we kind of figured out that like maybe I'm not so bad at it or halfway decent, I got with a vocal coach, and I've been with a vocal coach for 9 years. So that is absolutely the reason that I'm able to do what I'm able to do is practice every single day, almost all the time, and then going to somebody that knows what they're doing so they can help you better hone your craft.
Favorite song of all time?
I gotta say, for me, it's Physical Education by Animals as Leaders.
Mine would probably be Lonely as the Night by Billy Squire.
Probably Mama Tried by Merle Haggard.
I would have to say Tom Sawyer by Rip.
Who is the most social person and why?
Why? I don't know. I like to talk to people after gigs, before gigs. I always like to go around and introduce myself and talk to all the people that are going to be there.
Oh, Will, where do you get your sense of humor from?
Probably my dad, but it's a little bit darker than my dad's. And it's also, I think, a lot more stupid stuff is funny than my dad does. But that's the basis. That's the basis for it.
So as a band, since you guys are in the music industry, tell me about what is some advice you would give to a young musician wanting to get into the music industry?
I would say, don't stop working, man. Don't ever stop. Just keep going, keep practicing, keep rising.
Pretty much the same. Once you've made up your mind that that's what you want to do, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. If you feel like maybe you can't do it, reevaluate and then try it from a different way and just keep going for it.
I would say play as many different genres as you can and try to be as versatile as possible because that's what will get you the furthest playing music.
Yeah, I'd say learn anything and everything you can. If you can't do it today, try again tomorrow.
So what has music done to change each of your lives?
Honestly, it's made me a lot more mindful, especially of myself and others around me. It's made me more sociable. It's made me, have less of a bad temper. Just a lot of good things.
For me, I think my favorite thing is the relationships that it's brought me. It's also really helped me, figure out who I am and what I want, and then how I want to achieve those things.
I'd say it's helped me meet a lot of cool people. a lot of talented people, and really just gets you away from being scared of things that don't really matter because you're in front of people, and that's your only choice is to bear through it. So
Yeah, I would say what most of these guys have said. It's amazing to meet so many people, and it's so cool to be up on stage in front of hundreds of people and get to do what you love.
All right, this one's for you, Hunter. Favorite country music artist?
it's probably a close tie between Brad Paisley and Brent Mason on the guitar side of things. So
Why do you choose them?
they're just two of the best guitar players in Nashville, and probably will always be that way. Brent's been Guitar Player of the Year for many, many years, and he plays on nearly every record you hear coming out of Nashville.
Final question. This is for you, Will. Answer this for the entire band. In closing, what would be anything you want to talk about that we did not mention that you wanted to spread out?
My biggest thing would be thanks to Tyler Repking. If you haven't already, follow him on Instagram, give him a like on Facebook, subscribe to his YouTube channel. We really appreciate this opportunity. We hope you share the video. We hope you like the video. And if you want to come see us, check us out at breakawaymusic.info or like us on Facebook. And we hope to see you at the next show.
This is Breakaway. I'm sharing their story today. I am glad I got to share their story because they are a tremendous band. I will be attaching a video of them performing a song here in just a second. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.